Hello everyone, I got this touchpad yesterday or the day before. Customer complaint is that it's showing an error code F2E1. Now another thing what he says that when he takes a hair blower and he heats those two sections here, it starts working fine and there's no problems on the touchpad here. Now those touchpads, to be honest with you, I don't really like working on them. It's very hard to find any problems with them. But what I'm gonna do here, first I will remove those 4 screws and I'll see what's behind this panel. I don't think I'm gonna repair the board today, but what my plan is, because it's so hard to find anything on those boards, especially because you see how it's all glued to the surface, so you can't even remove it. There's no way. The only way to remove it is pretty much break it, because it's all glued. See, there's a sticker underneath. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to remove the 4 screws here and see if I can find anything. There's no visual damage. I do see that there's a little bit of solder here on one side. I have the part number here. I also have access to Whirlpool Canada on the back end. I will see if I can find anything about this model. Like I said, it's probably going to take me a day or two to get this board figured out and going. I told the customer probably Friday or Saturday, but I'm just going to open it up and show you guys what I'm dealing with today, and then later on I will do the diagnostics and okay, this looks like there's few pins here you have to remove in order to pull the board out. Let me just see. I think it's coming out. Something is still holding. I don't want to break any. Okay, there's a ribbon cable behind it. Okay, yeah, I want to make sure I do not rush on this for sure, because I think board like this probably cost, I don't know, I can check, but I have a feeling that board like this might cost maybe $1,200, maybe even more. I know that some of the Electrolux board can cost up to almost $2,500, so you know, I want to take my time on this one and I don't want to rush. Okay, you see the amount of electronics here on this board, it's just ridiculous. More electronics here. It's such a complex unit. I'm gonna diagnose it, but it's gonna take me some time for sure. So basically there's like 3 boards here. There's one on the left side, one on the right side. This is your display board, it looks like, and the display board also have some microchips on the actual. I'm gonna take the microscope for it, but what I want to do, another board, by the way, there's so many boards here, it's ridiculous. I want to see what's the voltage on this, because if it's 12 volts and I have 3 wires here, I might be able to power this up, but I want to be very careful, because I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna check the schematics. If it's 12 volts or 24 volts, I might be able to put power and see something on the screen. I'll see what can be done on this one. But look, like even the small electronics here, the little one, they all coated with this protection, you know, like a silicone on top. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna test all those little components, obviously, but not in this video. But those little components, I don't want to even touch them because I'm not gonna be able even to swap it. I might, but there's actually another board here. Look, there's one board here, another board here, another board here. It's all separate pieces. And then this board too. How many boards there? 1, 2, 3, 4 boards. Yeah. And looks like this is the most likely the main board. And then I will have to see. What I'm gonna do here, first of all, I will check all those components, whatever I can. The microchips, I'm not gonna check, but I'll check all those small components everywhere. I will see if there's good contacts between everywhere. I'm gonna make sure that there's good contacts between all the wires here, between the informational lines, to make sure all the contacts are good. Everything here, I want to make sure that every contact on this legs and there, going from here to your informational line, everything has continuity on both sides. Here I'm gonna check also all those little components and see between different points whatever I can find and see. If there's no, what is this here? If there's no, and I will for sure take it under the microscope and inspect every single piece here to make sure. I'm not worried about this. I don't think this one is a problem here. I think it's one of those 3 boards. I don't even think it's this board. By the way, I will check what kind of board it is, but I think it's either this, or this bigger board. That's where the problem is. And also what I'm gonna do, I'm going to put my solder iron for each one, and then I will resolder each contact. Every contact where I have here, small, big, like those ones, I will put under a microscope and I'll resolder them. I'm not gonna touch the chip. I'm gonna make sure oh, hold on, what is this? Maybe there's a missing piece here, but again, I don't know. Maybe not. You never know. Because I don't have the schematics yet. I'll have to log into the Whirlpool Canada, see what they have. So it's gonna be an interesting one. I'm gonna just take it one by one. Like, I'm gonna start with this board. I'll make sure there's good contacts. I'll take this board. Actually, I will do those 2 first, and then I will go to this one, check all the connections. And it's a little bit of work here, yeah, but we'll see what I can do with this one. Anyways, guys, I will keep you posted on this board. It's for sure going to take me a couple hours, maybe even more.